To shore up this point, I would use the example of laws that are seen as silly or a dead letter. There are some laws that are so archaic or whose purpose has become so obscure that we just don't even think about them anymore. I remember when I was in elementary school, one of my teachers had a book called You Can't Eat Peanuts in Church. Apparently, at that time at least, in the 80s, it was against the law to eat peanuts in church in Massachusetts. And it had all kinds of things like, I think also in Massachusetts, you can't go to college if you're under 10 years old. You can't ride a giraffe in Idaho. Okay, there's all these bizarre laws. And in some of those cases, it might have had some point if you look at 150 years ago when the law was adopted, it would make a certain amount of sense. But it is so bizarre and it's so divorced from any understanding we have of what law does. Right? The purpose has become so obscure that there's a chance a judge would just say, look, this hasn't been enforced in 150 years. We don't even know what the point was anymore. This is not any longer in effect. Which seems like a case of saying this rule is on the books, but it's so divorced from what we understand of the process of law as a system of practical reasoning that it just doesn't have any force anymore.